Yeah, this is Black Light. Was talking in the last video about gangster moves that the Caucasian is a gangster. He use terroristic tactics, you know, and we are the black man and black woman are the real gentlemen of the planet. We are the real civilized people of the planet, but we haven't been made into them, you know, and now we're acting just like them. We don't see it because most of us, even including myself, I'm still programmed. You know, I'm still programmed, and uh, even though I'm unlocking the original man that's in me, it's hard to, you know, to deprogram myself. That's why it was vital for the coming of Master Farad Muhammad here in Detroit. Now, Detroit is 87%. They still say it's 87% black. They're taking people's homes from them through the water, through if they can't pay their water bill, they put them on the tax, and if they can't pay the taxes, they take their homes. Uh, and they got black people in positions of doing to take another black man home. They get in these government positions, and they don't have no sympathy because of the money. They're getting a large paycheck to feed their family. You can't blame them for that because they are programmed. You know, all of us are programmed. Uh, all the Nation of Islam is programmed. That's why they are slow to bounce back after the death of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And they start talking about uh, other things against the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, you know, he gonna die too. And as evidence, we had in our midst the Supreme Minister John Muhammad. He was 90 years old, 90 in his 90s when he passed back in 2005 or somewhere around there. And he was telling the people, you know, that would listen that Minister Farrakhan is not, you know, coming truthfully with the teachings, you know. And he had went over to Wallace, and he was supposed to know better than that. That's what, according to the teachings of Supreme Minister John Muhammad. And then he had some opposition from one of his uh, captains called Levi, and it was a feud right there. There's always something to interfere, you know, with pure focusing on the black man getting his freedom, his justice that's due to him. So, in the remaining of this video, I'm gonna tell you that on YouTube you got distractions. You know, a lot of distractions to keep you from preparing yourself for the fall of America. That's one of the most Elijah Muhammad's books. And America has failed, really, but we don't know it. You know. Now, what must we do? We must use our minds to make sure that if it makes sense, that when someone comes to you with a teaching, you know, or point of view, we got to see, do it make sense? And uh, all what the teachings of the Most High Muhammad gave us, sometimes it didn't make sense because we hadn't reached that point yet where it made sense. But now we done reached the point where just about everything he done said is making sense, you know. And it's my job to bring unity to those who want to be in unity, because we don't have to gather our forces. But in the meantime, we're going to have to strengthen ourselves, and we're going to have to deprogram ourselves and our families. And so pay attention to what I'm saying on a daily basis, because this is outlaw 24/7 propaganda. You see, propaganda is only means promotion. We promoting the truth, and we promoting manhood, just like Judge Joe Brown say he wants to do. But he's working for the system. He's inside the system, and it's hard to do it from there. I'm outside. You know, I can say things that can't nobody else say. I'm outside, even though I'm a FOI for life. I'm not in the ranks no more. I can look the way I want to look, but I ain't gonna tell y'all nothing wrong. This is Black Light, so stay tuned for the next one.